Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you guys? I have missed doing a sit down. It's been so long and I was really excited to do this video today, so I hope you can tell from my enthusiasm and big smiles. We are talking about beauty. It's been a while since we've talked about beauty on this channel, and just because I haven't spoke about it doesn't mean nothing has happened. I'm really excited, as you guys can tell from the title today. We are going through the best of beauty 2021. Can't believe the year is almost over. I know every year we say that, every month we say that, blah blah blah, but it's really true. I think the year started off really slow and then kind of sped up as soon as lockdown was over for us in the UK. I have so many things to show you guys. And I really hope I can get through it in a decent amount of time, or at least before my camera dies. So some things I'll maybe go into deeper depth, some things I won't. I've got a few honorable mentions, but I really wanted to keep this strictly to the things that I loved. So not liked, not enjoy, but actually love, would repurchase in a heartbeat, have been reaching for all year or as long as I've had it. Think you guys could benefit from it as well. None of these products are necessarily new to the market. They're just really personal favorites that I've been reaching for as long as I've had it. So without further ado, let's get started and we'll go through the best of beauty 2021. First off, if you are new here and the Google algorithm has brought you here, welcome. My name is Shantel Rousseau, and on this channel we talk about style, fashion, beauty, vlogs, a bit of lifestyle and travel. I've got a few travel vlogs recently from Rome and Florence. I am a Canadian that moved to London 3 years ago. Yes, I'm loving it. Best decision I ever made. So yeah, stick around, hit that subscribe button. So you can see more, learn more, and hopefully be entertained. So as you can see, today's title, we're talking about beauty. So first off, I've got everything grouped in categories, but I don't necessarily just have one thing for each category, and you will see as I go through. So let's talk about skin. So best of beauty for me, my skin has definitely gone through it this year. I really don't know what's happened. It could be age, it could be a number of things. I honestly have no idea. And I've kind of always struggled with my skin since I've moved to London. It just hasn't been the same as when I lived in Toronto. So for double cleansing, the Shu Oil cleansing oil is my favorite. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I love these oils. I prefer them to any cleansing balm on the market. I just feel like I like the way it feels, I like the way it rinses, I like the way it gets off everything. I can use it as a single cleanse if I'm feeling really lazy, which is not the case for a lot of cleansing balms out there. Obviously, the only crappy thing about this is that it doesn't travel well. So if you're ever in the shoe store or at a counter, make sure to grab some samples, because that's probably the best way. But I still like it. Unfortunately, Shu Oil is really hard to get in the UK, so I had to order this from the US, but it is absolutely worth it. I love the antioxidant, which is great for pollution, the purple one for brightening, and I've started to come around on the pink one, which is ideal for oily skin, large pores, all that jazz. Next up are two cleansers that I've also been loving as a second cleanse. One is the Belif Aqua Balm Jelly Cleanser, and the next is the Tatcha Deep Cleanse. Love both of these. Super gentle, super effective. Both are good as morning cleanses. I usually reach for the Belif. The Belif is nice because it will take off a little bit of makeup, a little bit of stuff, but I prefer to just double cleanse because between sunscreen and makeup it's just easier. I love the Tatcha. It's got these tiny little granules in it. I don't know if it's sugar or I think it says a fruit extract. Really nice, really gentle. A little bit goes a long way. Tatcha is just one of those brands that you hate to love it because it is a higher price point, but so worth it. This one I already have a backup of, and this one I will definitely repurchase when I'm finished. Next up is the La Roche-Posay Zero Sync. So this is a water mist solution toner. It's a really hard thing to kind of pinpoint. The reason why I bought this is because, well, first of all, it says for oily, problematic skin. For those of you that don't know, I do not have oily skin. I have normal skin, but my skin is incredibly breakout prone. Like, I breathe and my clogs are my pores are clogged. Even my facialist was like, your skin gets so congested so easily. So it's a weird place to be in, because a lot of the things that can help keep my skin clear are ideal for oily skin types, but my skin is not oily, so it ends up feeling really dried out. This is such a lovely mist. I use this as my toner. I even use this as a pre-toner. So I do have a salicylic toner that I like to use here and there, and I'll use this first and then put that on my skin, just because I have to be really careful about not overdoing it. Again, I don't have oily skin, so I can't always be applying really harsh ingredients to keep my skin clear. This is also good after a facial if your skin's feeling really irritated. You know, sometimes when I get extractions and stuff, my skin just feels like just really abused, essentially, right? So I really, really like this. I've been using this. It's almost halfway done. I haven't even had it for that long. It says toner for oily problem skin, soothes razor burn, cleanses superficial skin irritation. So yeah, I could dig up a little bit more, but I highly recommend, if you're looking for a toner, no toner type of vibe, really like Serozinc if you've got any issues with your skin whatsoever. Next up is the Skinceuticals HA Intensifier. I won't drone on about this too long. If you know, you know. This is my favorite hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is a surge of water to the skin. If you are dehydrated or even breakout prone, hyaluronic acid is great for everyone, but especially great for us, I find, because it hydrates your skin without oils and moisturizer. So it's essentially giving water to the skin as opposed to giving like oils and moisturizer and kind of sealing in the barrier. I just find that this works better for me when I'm trying to layer hydration than heavy moisturizers, because those clog my pores. I prefer to balance my hydration in thin layers as opposed to really heavy things. It just doesn't work for my skin. I've tried a few hyaluronic acids. This is my favorite. There's just something about it that really works. It really jives with my skin. I go through these so quickly. It is a higher price point. It is 1000% worth it. Can't scream its praises enough. Some people say it's Botox in a bottle. Haven't experienced that part, but definitely worth the money. Finally, we've got some serious treatments. This one is the Skinceuticals Retinol in 0.05. I believe they have a 1% and a 0.03, sorry, a 0.3. I like the 0.5. My skin is very accustomed to retinols, retinoids, acids, so I can use this. I could use this on a regular basis if I wanted to. I like it because it is a moisturizer, but it's not heavy, it's not greasy. Sometimes if I'm really feeling like I want to wake up with perky skin, I will layer either my mandelic acid or my salicylic toner underneath and then put this on top and go to bed, and my skin wakes up feeling tighter, glowy, radiant, smaller pores, the whole jam. Again, if this is your first retinol, I don't know if you necessarily need to jump into something like this. There's so many other more mild retinols on the market that you could try, but this is by far my favorite. This layered with the Luna oil from Sunday Riley. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I love that oil. It's the only face oil I use. It is so good. That's a really gentle, more gentle form of retinol than this one. But together they create magic, and highly recommend if you are a little bit of a pro with your skincare, or you're an enthusiast and you're looking for something a little bit more intense but not ready to go medical grade just yet. And finally, for skincare, we have the Ordinary Salicylic Mask in 2%. Listen, salicylic acid is not something that you should be spending a lot of money on. You absolutely do not have to. It's just one of those ingredients. And for me, this is a very simple, basic mask. And it should be simple and basic, including the price. So we all know the Ordinary is an amazing price point. I'm very hit and miss with the Ordinary. Some things I like, and some things, a lot of things I don't. But this is great value. I'm starting to now use this a few times a week just to really be on top of keeping my skin clear. Once I use this, I rinse it off. I use like a warm flannel, rinse it off, and then I use a Serozinc afterwards. My skin is just so like, all the gunk is pulled out. Highly recommend this if you're breakout prone, oily skin, anything like that. Don't know if it'll give you amazing results if you have acne. I consider myself in the mild acne range, so this is why I feel like it really cleans out my skin. But anyone that wears a lot of makeup, or if you wear heavy makeup, this is a really nice way to just kind of purify your skin. It is harsh, it's a clay mask, it dries down, but you don't need it on longer than like 10 minutes. Once it dries, you're good to go, but you will feel like everything has just been sucked out, and for the price point, you can't miss it. I think they even do an extra large size as well. So yeah, I would highly, highly encourage you guys to try. Next up, we've got sunscreen. So I've really been a good girl this year and dove deep into my sunscreen practice. Like, it is so important, and I think for a long time, I've been so resistant to sunscreen because one, a lot of sunscreens clog my pores. Two, purple, gray, blue ash is not a vibe on black skin. And it just also felt heavy, felt greasy, like just not enjoyable to wear at all. Sunscreens have really come a long way. I mean, I remember working at Sephora back in the day and telling clients that, and meaning it, and now even more so, it's come such a long way, especially if you live in the US, because the laws are a bit different there with sunscreen. There's so many options. Sunscreen is in so many makeup products. There's just so many options. But the two that I've found this year that have really worked for my skin, that I've actually enjoyed using, is the Acnecide. This you can get in Boots. It's actually part of their acne line. Not Boots, sorry. Acnecide is its own brand, but it's an acne line. It's like a Proactive or something. This is what they call the Daily Moisturizer, which is a SPF 30. It says is not going to clog pores, provides 24-hour hydration. If you have oily skin or sensitive skin or combination skin, then you will definitely like this. Sometimes this is all I use as a moisturizer. I will layer this with the HA Intensifier underneath, because this on my bare skin is just not enough hydration, especially when the weather is cooler. It's by far my favorite day-to-day moisturizer. It goes on really smooth, no ash. It's an SPF 30, so frankly in 2021, sunscreen shouldn't give you an ash period, but it definitely shouldn't if it's a chemical SPF 30. Like, absolutely not. That's just lazy. Really enjoy this. Bought it twice over. It's my go-to. Feels good on the skin, but doesn't feel incredibly heavy. Can you guys hear that? Sorry, it's raining, so hopefully you can hear. It's always raining here. But for a little bit more of an intense sunscreen protection, physical sunscreen protection instead of chemical, this is where Colorscience comes in. This is a brand that I was introduced to during lockdown, and I've really stuck with it. So this is SPF 50 PA+++. So the PA+++ is the type of grade of sunscreen, so it's a very broad spectrum. This is it's 100% mineral, so occasionally with mineral sunscreens is where you start to get a little bit of the ash, the blue, the purple. It's very common. This is their bronze one, so they have a few different ones. They've got like glow, bronze, matte, like the regular one. I went with the bronze. I would say if you are darker than me, you will probably see it. If you are putting this on and then putting makeup on top, you're totally fine. It will blend really nicely into the skin, but it is something to be aware of. It's one that you have to shake, obviously, because it's mineral. I will just show you guys the top because I'm not wearing it today. So you can see it's slightly brown, but obviously it is, you know, a mineral sunscreen. I've totally made a mess and I don't want to make any more mess, so I'm going to close that. Yikes. This is the bronze one. Love this one. Really love this one if I want to do a no makeup and I'm feeling extremely lazy. This one's great under makeup as well if it's going to be a sunny day or if I know I'm going to be out all day. It's also water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes, so this is something you could definitely take on vacation when you want to go out in the day and you just want a little something to make your skin look a little bit better, but you don't want to wear full-on makeup. Love. From the line, they also have their Flex. This is kind of their way of having no makeup makeup. This one has way more coverage. One day I will demo it for you guys. It's definitely like makeup. It goes on completely clear. You can see the white at the top. So it goes on completely clear, and then it's supposed to blend in to be your perfect match. Yeah, it doesn't. But this one is the deep one, which I believe is as dark as it goes. It is a bit dark for me, I'm not gonna lie. In the summer it'll probably be okay, but right now, like, it's definitely dark. But I love it. I tend to mix it a little bit with this, or sometimes a little bit with this, just to kind of lighten it up and make the texture a little bit thinner, because this one is quite thick. This one is in the middle, and this one is, these two are pretty thin together, but this one is quite thick. So I like to kind of mix it up just to make it a little bit lighter on my skin. Again, if you are my complexion or a little bit deeper, you would love this, especially if you don't really want to wear makeup, but you want to look evened out, balanced, protected. Especially if you live in a warm environment. This helps against blue light, helps against everything. Colorscience is that girl. Almost everything that they do has high grade SPF in it. I have their blush as well that doubles as lip balm, because when I went to Mexico I realized that my lips got so dark, they got so tanned. So definitely chapstick or lip balm with SPF is key. But I highly recommend Colorscience. Look into their brand. It is definitely not like a sexy brand, but it is everything you need for the ultimate sun protection. Okay, so next up, let's talk makeup, right? Let's get into it. I actually don't have a lot. I thought I would have more, but again, I really wanted to stick to the things that I love, not necessarily the things that I like, and what I've been reaching for the most this year. So this year, I've really dug deep into my no makeup, soft glam, lazy girl makeup, like all those bags. Those have been my bags this year. So first off, if you've been following me, the Ilia, such a long name, Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 with niacinamide, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. This is ya girl. You need it. You need it. That's all we're gonna say about that. You know, when I like something, I always have it in 2 colors. I have shade ST14 Dominica, and I've got shade ST15 Porto Covo. I bought the first one, Porto Covo, when I was in Sephora in Philly. I had just gotten back from 14 days in Mexico, so I wasn't even thinking. I was like, oh, I'll just try this on a whim. Ended up loving it. Obviously, it was too dark by the time I got back to London, and that's why this one is actually disgusting. ST14 in Dominica. And to be honest, I could probably go a shade lighter as well for the winter. I love it so much. It doesn't bother my skin. It gives great lightweight coverage. What's also nice about it is it's super buildable. So if you're having a really glam day, you could wear this as maybe your base or your sunscreen or your moisturizer sunscreen in one, and then put a foundation on top. If I want to wear this but then layer concealer or put on like a foundation powder, it is such a lovely product. I cannot sing its praises. It comes in a gazillion shades and really good undertones. Bomb. Love. High coverage concealers. Last year and this year was definitely the year for high coverage concealers. This one has been a long favorite. Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting. I have it in shade Mocha and shade Butterscotch. Mocha is a little bit darker, Butterscotch is a little bit lighter. Multifunction. These are great to travel with. These are great if you want to do that lazy no makeup. These are good for spots. These are good for under the eye. A little bit of blend, some blush, and you're good to go. That's why I love these. I've done full face, like full beat with these, and I've done a little bit here and there just to look presentable. Love. Really good coverage. Honorable mention goes to Marc Jacobs Extra Shot. I haven't used this one as much because I lost it for a while. Really good coverage as well. It either rivals the Too Faced or it's slightly more coverage. I'm not sure. Love the shades. I have shade 340 in Tan. It also says it has caffeine in it, but I don't use it under my eyes. I use this for my face. Once I'm finished with my Hourglass under eye concealer, I would probably buy this as a full coverage under eye concealer. Really, really good. But the full coverage concealers for me so far this year have been all about just covering up my spots and wearing that as makeup, and this one and all of these have been amazing for that. Under eye concealer, I've got quite a bit that I've liked this year, but the one that I would say surprised me and I loved a lot was the Huda Beauty Overnight Concealer. If you watched my Rome vlog, you saw that I used this in Rome and I loved it. It was on sale, which I think because of the color, maybe they don't sell this color in Rome. It's amazing. Like, it is a high coverage concealer. You could use this on your face as well. Obviously, this one's just a lot smaller than these guys. I think this one is your typical, what, 5 mil, maybe 10 mil, versus these are 30, I think. These are 15, and I think most foundations come in a size 30. Always watch out for that when you're buying concealers and foundation. There's a traditional size for most of those products, and sometimes you can be getting gypped depending on the brand and the way the bottle is shaped. So word to the wise. This one is in Peanut Butter 24G. Love it. I mixed this with something that's a little bit lighter. The coverage is incredible. When I wake up on those days and I literally look like a vampire because my under eye has changed so much over the past year, this is my go-to. It is so beautiful, so rich, so creamy, but it stays put. It is just bomb. Get into it. High coverage creamy concealer. Love it. And I think low-key, high-key, I prefer this to the Nars. Sorry, I know. Don't kill me, but I do. That's it for foundations. Let's get into some other face products before we get into the lips. Nars Casino Bronzer. It's my favorite. It's my go-to. It's my ride or die. You can see the mirror. You can see my camera. Hi, guys. I have been using Nars Casino Bronzer since my early 20s. I love it. It's amazing. It's a toasty brown. The undertone is beautiful. It's very pigmented. Takes a while for me to go through it. I use it on my eyes for lazy girl makeup as well. It's amazing. I think bronzers have come a long way since this came out, but that just proves, like, sometimes when you know, and when you're a trailblazer, you don't have to worry about your position. This bronzer is nowhere near as young as some of the other bronzers out there on the market now, and yet the color has never changed. It's always been this high quality, this pigmented, this feasible for dark skin. It is amazing. I love it, love it, love it so much. It's my favorite. I have some others that I like. Honorable mention goes to Guerlain, but in terms of this bronze, the amount of shimmer that's in it, the color, the undertone, it's the perfect toasty brown for me. I love it so much. Something that's newer to the game is the Chanel Les Beiges Creamy Bronzer. So this one really messed up the girls earlier this year. Mine is like a little bit disgusting because they came out with a darker shade for a long time. It was always this kind of like pinky shade that was for the fairest of skins. And to its credit, everyone that I know that ever used that, they loved it. They loved it, like hit pan every time. So finally Chanel came out with another shade. They still need to come out with more, but finally they came out with this. I raced to buy it and I haven't been disappointed. Fits in perfectly with my lazy girl makeup. Sometimes I'll just wear this around the face if I'm feeling extra lazy. It is truly a creamy gel bronzer, so it is very buildable and very lightweight. I recommend getting a really good quality duo fiber brush for it. It brushes on so effortlessly. It is truly a lit from within, glow from within, what's on your face type of product. It's beautiful, lightweight. You will love it. This is a sample, and the fact that I still have this sample, because I know I've mentioned this in a video somewhere before, is insane. But this is the Neo Nude Fusion Powder from Armani. This is shade number 8. I was literally introduced to this by a sample, and I'm hooked. I love it so much. I have it on my cheeks today. Let me get a little closer for y'all. ignore my spots. But it gives the perfect, like, what's on your face type of look. Like, you look really good, but I can't place it. It's like a mix between a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. That's the best way to describe it. If you look at the color again, it's like a Sahara desert sandy color. Like, it looks like a radiant sand. It's beautiful. If you are my complexion or even lighter, you will love this. I love it so much. I really need to just grow up and buy it. Favorite of the year. Honorable mention goes to the Huda Beauty. Oh, let me show you guys first. Huda Beauty 3D palette. Bronze Sands edition. Love. I would say, and probably the reason why I love this so much is because the Neo Nude, I think it's a mix of the Aruba, the Maldives, and the Bora Bora, like, together. Really, really like this. I was just in Rome shopping, being a bad girl, and I saw this, and I was like, let me pick this up. The Barbados is cream. I like the Barbados for an inner eye corner. I put that on my inner eye, and then I'll layer Maldives on top, like I have today. This Aruba color is stunning. It's a bit too deep for my cheeks. I need a little bit of a tan. And the Bora Bora is the perfect pink. Very subtle, very lovely. Definitely worth picking up if it is still available near you. Yeah, honorable mention goes to this because this has been a really nice addition to my collection this year. Okay, lips. So let's go through lip balms. Like, big year for me on the lip balms. Don't really know why. Dove into some Luxe Lip Balms, and I'm not going to drag it on. I'm just going to tell you guys. Okay. Hanalei, it's a Hawaiian brand. I bought 4 of them because I had to make it worth my while shipping it all the way here. Rose, Sand, Peachy Pink, and then there's another one. God knows where that other one is. That's also why I like the fact that I have 4, because I can put one in one handbag, one in one coat, one in my gym bag, wherever. Sand and Rose are my absolute favorites. I love it. It goes on so nicely. Gives a little tint to the lips. Very sexy. You could wear lip liner and then put that on after. Love, 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 love. The best. Not sticky, not minty. The best. Speaking of not being minty, Dior Lip Glow. Yes, we know. Color Revival Balm in number 12, Rosewood. Beautiful on darker lips. It is this, like, taupey, browny, pinky color. I'll raise it up a little bit more for you guys so you guys can see. Love, 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 love. The Color Revival Balms are the type that do bring a little bit of color out once they've attached, once they're on your lips and the warmth of your skin kind of brings it out. So it's really, really nice to have that kind of, again, what's on your face, natural. If you don't want to do the lip blush technique, if you don't want to do the lip blush tweakment, really, really good option for people like that. Again, you can wear that with a lip liner, put that on, you're good to go. Really nice if you are dating someone new and you're sleeping over at their house and you're, you know, getting ready for bed and you kind of put that on. It gives just like this super natural like glow. So when you wake up in the morning, you've got like a little something on your lips, but it's still really fresh and it's not makeup. You know what I mean? Huda Beauty Silk Balm. I don't know how many colors she has, but this is the one in blush. Love it. This is like a thicker lip balm, but glides on like nothing. It is so nice and so beautiful, and I have to warn you, it's a bit expensive for what it is. I can't remember the price, but I do remember being like, oh, that's a bit pricey. It's small. It's only 3 mils, and you will go through it quickly because you will love it. It is actually amazing. This is my second, and I probably have a third left. Love it though, like no regrets. Honorable mention to the Tatcha Kissu Lip Mask. I love this lip mask. It is a little bit expensive. Only thing I don't like about it, or what I have to be mindful of, is that if I wash my face and I exfoliate my lips, I don't like putting this on dry lips. I like having like some sort of a base. So it could be any one of these lip balms. It could even be a tiny bit of Vaseline. And then once I put this on, amazing. I will wake up the next morning, my lips are hydrated. Love, love, love. And I would repurchase it. Love it. Again, Tatcha is just one of those brand guys you love to hate because pricey, but everything is just so top notch and top shelf. All right, further into the lips. I have a really bad habit of loving things and raving about them and telling you guys about them, then realizing that they're discontinued. So I'm not going to do that. But lip liner wise, the Victoria Beckham Lip Definer in number 4. What can I say? It's amazing. I love it. I'm wearing it today. 9 times out of 10, if you see me on vlogs or Instagram or whatever and I have a nude lip, I'm wearing it. It is not cheap. It is so good. The color is just like perfect for me. Like, I just love it. I can wear it with a nude lip. I can wear it with a nude lip balm. Love it. If you like Cork by MAC, she has a similar one that's slightly less cool toned, and it's number 5. I don't love it as much, so I don't wear it as much, versus these. I have, I think, 3. So many nude lips this year. I love nude lips. I've got a million by MAC and a million more from other brands, but I just wanted to kind of go through top level some of the ones that I've really been loving this year. So from MAC, Half and Half and Cherish, I reach for them so much. This is Cherish, it's almost done. Again, toasty brown nude. Love, love, love. I am wearing it today. Half and Half is a classic as well. Again, very, very similar. To be honest, it's kind of hard to look at them because they're very similar. Half and Half is a bit more pink toned, and Cherish is a bit more toasty brown. Love, both of them are amazing. Both of them are staples in my makeup collection. Laura Geller, Brooklyn Beige. Now, don't kill me, this may be discontinued. Again, more of a pinky, nudie undertone. Really, really nice. I picked this up on a random Ulta haul once. Love, love, love. It is quite light, so I always make sure that I'm wearing the appropriate lip liner with it, but I love it. It's such a bold nude. I really, really like it. This is a new one to my collection, Bobbi Brown Lip Pencil in Brown Berry. This is the Art Stick. Love. Again, toasty, pinky brown. Really, really nice. Goes on nice. I don't know why I'm doing this, but goes on really, really nice. Again, light, so make sure that you have the right lip liner for it. Really, really love the chubby stick. Easy to just kind of throw in your bag and touch up. Full pigment, even though it's an art stick. Really, really like it. Shiseido Visionary Gel Lipstick. This is in Cyber Beige. This is a very unique color. It is like a dark orange nude. It is very unique. They did a really good job on this one. Like, yeah, it is like a dark orange, tan, brown. It is very, very different. I love it. Not only is the color very unique, the formula of this entire line, these gel lipsticks, they are literally that, gel lipsticks. They glide on like there is no stick whatsoever. If you really hate thick, the typical waxy feeling of lipsticks, this doesn't have it at all. Probably not the best if you have to wear masks all day or if you're wearing a mask wherever you're going, but beauty, 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 beauty. I really reach for this one in the summer with the Victoria Beckham liner because it is so nice. It gives great pigment, but it's not heavy, sticky at all. These are 2 new guys that I picked up in Rome that I have been loving. This is the Kat Von D Beauty Epic Kiss Nourishing Vegan Butter Lipstick in number 120 Womankind. Again, toasty nude browns. We know what it is. I can put this next to the Shiseido so you can kind of see. It's got that pink undertone. Really, really like. Lighter than it looks, so lip liner is a must for me. And then finally the Armani. This is the newest lip collection from their line, the Lip Power. This is 503. This is like a pinky lip color. I'm wearing it today. I'm always trying to find the perfect balance of like pinky nudes, not too pink on my lips, but not too nude because I have enough of those. This does an amazing job. It's great, like great pigment, but also glides on, like gives you shine. I love the trend right now that's out with a lot of lipsticks of medium to full pigment, but a lot of shine. Amazing, 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 amazing. And when I was getting this, like I saw a few colors that I liked and they were all sold out. So I think I got the last one of the 503. So definitely pop into your stores, your Bloomies, your Nordstroms, your Sephoras, wherever you are, and check this out. You will enjoy. Finally, reds, nothing has changed over here. I'm still devoted and dedicated to my classics, and if you've been following me, you know what they are. These Sephora Lip Stains, these are the OGs. Nothing comes above them. I'm sorry, it's just never gonna happen. This is number 1 and 94. This is number 1, which is more of a neutral red. This is 94, which is a cool tone cherry red, which I love. I line these with MAC lip liner in cherry. It's my favorite red lip liner. I think it's the best. I also have MAC lip liner in Ruby Woo, but I prefer to line in cherry and then fill in with Ruby Woo if I want, and then go on with one of these, or just line with cherry and fill in with cherry. With red, I always line and fill in to really give that base, because obviously my lips are pigmented and I really want it to be as bright as possible. So if you're not doing that, I highly recommend line first, fill in, then go in with your color. It just gives that added primer and boost to the color. Okay, and very last category is body. So I have 2 fragrances here, and I think I would just want to do a full fragrance video for you guys because it's so nuanced, it's so layered, and you know, you have things that you like and then things that you kind of venture out and try. And I have so many perfumes. Like, I love perfumes. I love buying perfumes, cheap ones, department store, luxury, whatever. So yeah, but the 2 that I wanted to mention this year that I've been reaching for a lot, and the reason why I really love these is because they are the 2 that last on me the longest all day, like longest. Honorary mention to Lancome La Vie est Belle, the original one. That one is incredible. I always get a million compliments when I wear that perfume. It's actually crazy. Even my dad's like, that perfume is amazing. I always get a lot of compliments. It's finished and I haven't rebought it, but yeah, I'll link it down below. Hermes Twilly. This is the original Twilly. I love this one. Beautiful. Don't know the notes because I didn't write it down. Ugh. I love it. Every time I spray it, I'm like, oh, I love this perfume so much. Like, it lasts all day. And I have another Hermes fragrance that is more expensive, and I don't think it lasts as long as this one does. It lasts all day. It smells incredible. If you haven't tried it, go out and try it. You can always tell if a scent is very successful if they have spin-offs of the original, and they have like one that's poivre. So poivre is black pepper in French, and I think it's maybe like a spicier version, whatever. Love, 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 love. And Chanel Gabrielle, this one is so gorgeous. I was very late to the game with this, but if you like that old lady vibe, that old lady scent, you will love this. It's very classic. It's not like strong old lady, but it's lovely. It lasts all day on me. I bought this on a whim at Sephora when I was in Rome, and or was it Florence? Oh no, sorry. I think, yeah, these Sephora purchases were in Florence, not Rome. Or was it both? Sorry, okay. I went to Sephora both, I'm sure. Anyways, when I went to Sephora in Italy, I bought this. Lasts all day, beautiful, classic, very elegant, like very, very elegant. It's amazing. I want to get the body wash, I want to get the body cream. I think this is my favorite Chanel fragrance. Like, I've never been the biggest Chanel girl. Well, when they had that thing at Selfridges, obviously I got a bunch of the number 5s, but love, love, love. If you are a Chanel girl, you should smell this. You might like it. And if you're not a Chanel girl, you should smell this because you might be impressed. Really, really nice. And last but certainly not least is body lotion. So I have a million lotions, a million body washes, all that stuff. But this one definitely takes the cake and is so freaking hydrating for your skin. It is amazing. This is the Eucerin Intensive Lotion 10% Cutaneous Emulsion Urea. Urea is a skincare ingredient. I think it's a yeast. It's in a lot of Japanese and Korean skincare. You'll find it in some really good body skincare. I think it's also in La Mer's skincare as well. It's part of their Miracle Broth. Long story short, this is so hydrating. If you don't like greasy body creams, then you're not going to like this, but it is so hydrating. It's greasy, but it really gets into your skin, like so hydrating. Perfect for like your joints, rougher parts of your body, your feet, like especially if you take nighttime showers, you will love this because it really just soaks into your body and then you crawl into bed. It is such a good moisturizer. Honorary mention, and it's only because I don't have it or it would be in this video, is the body wash shower oil from Eucerin from the same line. That oil is incredible. If you struggle with dry skin, especially when it's wintertime, the two of them together, oh, your skin will be like butter. It is so, so good. If you haven't tried any of Eucerin's body products, the lotions or the body washes, highly recommend. They are some of the best on the market. They beat out any Dove, any of that. It is so, so good. That's it, guys. I hope I did this in a reasonably entertaining and quick way. I didn't want to lament on too much about each individual product because this is everything I love, and here's a little snippet why. I'm going to list as many things as I can down below. Obviously, it's a crazy intense list. But if you have any questions about anything or any concerns, feedback, whatever, list it down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Connect with me on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't there yet. And take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!